are live with Linda Bodie from Element Federal Credit Union in the fine state of West Virginia. Linda, how are you today? Great to see you again. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good.
Always fun to be with you, Mike.
Well,
And now
you.
we're live.
Well, I've
This is
had
gonna
this
be
one.
crazy.
I know we're live as well. Even better, huh?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all fun here. We're working without a net today, going live on LinkedIn. So thank you all, everyone out there who's joining us live. And if you miss it, we'll definitely have the replay for you later today. And yeah, but always great to have you in our virtual studios or even live in our studio lounge when we're at a conference near you. So before we get started, because you wrote this really great article in CU Insight, but I just want to say, hey, how are things going at Element Federal Credit Union these days? And how's life in West Virginia? What's going on in your neck of the woods?
Well, it's wild and crazy. Summer has been extremely hot here, almost too hot to enjoy outside. So
Yeah.
our temperatures are cooling off. Credit union's doing well, serving
Good.
members,
Good.
and still making an impact in our community. So I think we're still on the right track
Good
after
deal.
all these years.
I think you're always on the right track, Linda. All right, so if you are, so let's talk about the topic at hand here, the CU Insight article. Actually, I have it here. I'm going to pull it up real quickly here. There's the article in CU Insight that you authored earlier this summer. It's called "It's Time to Expand the Financial Wellness Beyond the Wallet," and which is all about kind of the important connections between mental health, economic well-being, and financial decision-making, which is really a hot topic. Pardon me for going back to the hot stuff here, but it's very top of mind and very timely topic today, especially as how mental health influences spending habits and overall financial wellness. So just to kind of kick things off here, Linda, can you give us a quick overview of this article and what was the why behind writing it as well?
Yeah, I'm a contributing author for CU Insight, and I try to contribute articles on a quarterly basis. And so I also try to talk about relevant things, what's happening. And this has been something that's been on my mind for years, basically, of seeing people's lives impacted more now than they have been in the past. And maybe it was part of COVID, maybe it wasn't, I don't know. But the financial well-being, the anxiety, the mental wellness issues, all of that just seems so much worse now. And I thought it was time to, continue speaking up about it. And is there something credit unions can do? And we probably already doing part of this with probably some credit unions really have a mission toward this in some angle. But if we did it as, the whole community of credit unions, how could we impact our membership even further positively by addressing, these issues that we probably don't talk about often enough?
I agree. Yeah. And I think this really positions credit unions, you guys included there, as a true financial resource, not just the transaction or the loan depot, as they say, but I think really as a true financial resource, which enhances the value of a credit union that much more. So, and that leads me to my next question here. In the CU Insight article, you say you can't make sound financial decisions when basic needs like food, rest, or emotional stability are out of reach. Can you expand on that a little bit? Because I think a lot of folks out there can relate to that.
Yeah, definitely. And it's as simple as Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I mean, if you don't have your foundational pyramid completed with your food, your safety, your feelings of belonging, if you don't have that foundation, then you're going to be a little wobbly, right? Because there are unmet needs that you still need to address. So if you're hungry, then you're going to be focused on being hungry, and that's just your mind isn't going to work as well as it should if you were, you had all your needs met and you weren't hangry, and that was consuming where you are right now. And the same with mental wellness. I mean, a lot of that's anxiety.
Yep.
So how how can we make sure that the foundation is set for people? And, we can't solve that problem, but we have to recognize it is a problem. And are there ways that we can help address members or even our staff or anybody in our community? How can we help to make their lives better? And obviously recognize the need. That's step number one.
Okay, so all right, let's run with that one here really quickly. Recognizing the need. So what do you guys look for anything in particular with a particular member who might be in need or who might be experiencing some financial anxiety, which again skews your thinking? So what have you seen, or what do you guys look for in a member who might need some help?
Yeah, we definitely don't pry, so we're not asking them, but most credit unions, we have very close relationship with our members, and we treat each other like family, and they confide in us, we confide in them, and it just comes out. I mean, they tell us their stories. They tell us about their spouse dying, and now they're left with 3 little kids at home, a single mom trying to raise them, whatever life situation. And then we can help address that, work with people, at least on the financial part, but recognizing the struggles that they have, that is very key to getting that trust and also making an impact on the person that you're trying to help. Food insecurity has come up more often than it should. And we actually have had people buy food for people, not on the spot, but you see the need, you fulfill it. So we definitely are on the lookout for our members' welfare.
So what have you guys done in the past, or what do you have any plans or anything like that to help members in these situations? Do you guys have like a set? I don't know. I mean, I guess obviously every member is different. They all have their individual situations. So, but do you guys have like, hey, this is what we can do for you? Or do you have anything like that at the ready?
Not like structured, but that's kind of what's on my mind now since I've written the article and now I'm doing this CU broadcast interview. I'm like, well, we really should be doing more. And that's what I do hope to do, is how can we do more than what we're doing now? I mean, yes, we're their financial resource, but can we be their mental health resource, or their, to have at the ready solutions for them, or ways that they could maybe get some help or maybe remedy whatever situation it is that they're in. So that's actually on my strategic plan for the coming year, is to figure out this puzzle.
Good timing, Linda. Yeah, because I mean, I'm just thinking as you're talking, like what's the personal debt right now? It's like at 1.2 trillion or something crazy, some crazy number like that. And so it's really affecting folks, not only in West Virginia, but nationwide. So, and to have a credit union really step up in this area just adds that much more value. We're always talking about how can we be relevant? This is a wonderful area to be relevant and stepping up for your members in need here. I'm sure you guys are well known for this in your area. So, I mean, any advice for other credit unions out there? I mean, because you guys are collaborating on this type of stuff all the time, I'm sure. But any advice or anything like that? Any words of wisdom, Linda, for folks out there?
Well, again, thinking about this, taking a deep dive into what we could do, credit unions offer benefits like get your life insurance, get your home insurance, get your phone discounts. Well, what if we offered your mental health wellness checkup, your Calm app, what other things could we offer? What if we offered gym memberships?
Yeah.
I mean, how much more could we help? Because physical activity is also a part of this. And
completely. There
might be a lot of people who don't get enough activity, and I can relate to that, because when you have a job that maybe you're sitting all day, and then you go home to to the kids, and where do you have time for yourself?
Yeah.
But going back to the question, I think there are more relationships, more organizations we can partner with to maybe help address some of these issues that might not be addressed. People might not have the resources. People might not know. So I think that could be an additional benefit of credit unions helping people.
Yeah, I think credit unions are positioned really well for something like this. I'm sure a lot of folks out there are already well aware of that. So I'm kind of preaching to the choir here. But the other question I had for you, Linda, is like, why do you think we're talking about this issue more and more today? You mentioned at the very top of the interview that, this has become way more prevalent post-COVID than pre-COVID. I think we're all so hyper aware of this now. So what's your perspective? Why are we talking about this so much more today? I know we're in the financial services industry and we see this up close. You guys are right there on the front lines down a daily basis. But what are you seeing? Why are we talking about this even more so today?
Yeah, I think, partly COVID did just put the world upside down, and
no doubt
people have their routines, everything's comfortable, but then you have to stay home, you don't see people, and the kids don't go to school. And think about how much anxiety just that COVID caused. Number one, am I going to get it and die?
Yeah.
Is my family going to get it and die? But then all of the ways we had to navigate it. So I think that did a huge number on everyone. And I think more and more people were affected, and they actually talked about it, because this is one of those things you don't talk about mental health. You don't talk about these things. You keep it quiet. But it was definitely brought to the forefront because everybody was affected by this topsy-turvy world that we ended up living in for a few years. So, and now I think it's normal, because one person talks about it, then you feel comfortable talking about it. And more people are like, you know what? I'm in the same boat. So I think that's why, and I think it's okay. I'm glad people are talking.
I agree.
It's not a shameful thing. It's a great, it's like, that's part of your mental wellness right there, is talking about it.
Yeah. And then how closely related your mental and physical health are to your financial health. So I just think that correlation right there is super fascinating. And kind of my last question here for you, Linda, here's, why do you think, and I think we both know the answer to this, but I just want to get your take on it, but why are credit unions so uniquely positioned to lead in this area?
Well, it's as simple as people helping people. That's what we do.
For sure.
So that's part of our mission. It's who we are.
Yeah.
And we're already offering so many resources. We already have that relationship with our members. Like I said, we're like family. So why not go the extra step and do even more? And again, probably many of us are already doing it, but maybe there's not an official program or official partners, but it's just something to be more aware of. Because again, in the past, you didn't talk about this stuff, but now that more people are talking about it, maybe we can implement something that works for the credit union as well as the member.
Yep, indeed. All righty, Linda. Well, anything else here to add on this topic? I know we could probably talk another 30 minutes on this topic easily, because I know you are very passionate about it, obviously, because you wrote that article. So, but any final thoughts here before I let you get back to work?
Well, one final thought.
Yes.
And that is, I have experienced issues. And I think everybody has experienced issues.
Me too.
So one of those things was I wasn't getting enough exercise. So my mental wellness was being impacted because I wasn't doing enough. I dug into my work. I wasn't focusing on me.
Yeah.
And that's one of the mistakes we make, is not focusing on ourselves when we're trying to take care of other people. So I joined CrossFit in November of last year. So old note to old people, you can join CrossFit later in life, and it doesn't kill you.
No, it doesn't.
But my mental wellness, my outlook, my demeanor, my everything is 100% better because of that commitment to physical activity. Haven't hurt myself yet, not too much. But that is key. That is a key point that a lot of people really need to try. Maybe not CrossFit, but get out and do some
Yeah.
exercise. Yeah.
Yeah, just get out there and yeah, activity. I mean, it really changes the brain chemistry for the better. And just your whole outlook, as you can attest, it just completely changes, especially when you do it on a consistent basis. Any type of activity, even if it's CrossFit. I'm very impressed, Linda. Well done on that. We'll have to talk more about that off camera. So, oh my gosh, really good stuff here. Well, thank you so much for coming on today, Linda, and doing this live on LinkedIn. So yeah, really cool that you did that. And I love the article as well. We'll have a link in the show notes to it if you want to take a little bit deeper dive on it. And I'm sure if you see Linda at a conference near you, she'll, I'm sure you'll be happy to talk a little bit more about it as well, and on what your plans are at Element Federal Credit Union in the future for folks that are in this situation. So yeah, really, really good stuff here. And again, I think credit unions, this is a place that credit unions can really, really shine, as you well know.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, thanks for letting me be on here and do it live. Even.
Hey, anytime. You're welcome anytime, Linda, and going live as well. So thanks again for your time, and keep up the good work there at Element Federal Credit Union, and keep kicking some butt at CrossFit. Well done.
Yeah, I'll keep trying.
All righty. All right. That is it, Linda.